Hello everybody and welcome to your class again. Today we are going to learn how to talk about actions in progress in the past. Are you ready? Let's begin. As I mentioned before, we are going to use this structure to talk about actions in progress at a specific time in the past. Look at the examples that you have on the screen.
At 10 a.m. I was attending a meeting.
We were watching a movie at 9 p.m. last night.
The kids were playing in the garden, and the sun was setting.
Now, let's structure negative ideas. Pay attention. For this, you will need was or were in the negative form. Remember that we are describing actions in the past that were in progress. Look at the examples.
The chef wasn't preparing any special dishes for the evening.
The birds weren't singing in the morning as they usually do.
Now, pay attention to the interrogative form. Remember that every time that we structure questions, my verb to be or auxiliary, it's going to be at the beginning of my sentence. In this case, we have the verb to be, was, and were. Look at the example. Were you watching TV yesterday night? I am asking for an action in progress. Look at the next examples.
Was she studying for her exams last weekend?
Were they playing soccer at the park yesterday?
It's important to mention that we also use this structure to talk about actions in progress in the past, but these actions were happening at the same time. Look at the example. While I was reading a book, my brother was playing video games. If you pay attention to express that the two actions were happening at the same time, I am using while. So every time that you want to express that two actions are happening at the same time, you will need the help of while. Another common use of this structure is to talk about actions that were in progress in the past, but these actions were interrupted by another action. If you pay attention in the example, I was studying, this action was in progress, when the power went off. So, if you pay attention, the first action was interrupted by the second one, which is often expressed in simple past. So, remember, when you want to express that an action was interrupted by another one in the past, you will need when and the second action in simple past. Now that you know how to express actions in progress in the past, it's your time to practice. See you next class.